Welcome to my reading nook, or basically the only space I have in my parents' house at the moment. Let me explain the situation. So basically I'm currently living at my parents' place because I'm done with university, but I'm also waiting or hoping to get my own flat in Hamburg because I'm starting a bookshop job there. I'm gonna be a bookseller. So this is my temporary shelter at my parents' place. But because I don't have my real room here anymore, or like my dad moved in with his office, I kind of have this little nook, and it's wonderful, it's gorgeous, I love it a lot. So basically my reading nook that I'm gonna show you now is my entire room, but it's perfect. I mean, what more do you need than a bed and books? Sounds perfect, doesn't it? So yeah, most of the time I sit here when I read with a gorgeous view of my books and the window. And I tend to read in the morning. Like at the moment I have this routine where when I wake up I get a cup of coffee and I open the window to hear the birds and let the sun shine in, and I just sit in bed and read for a bit until I'm actually like awake enough to seize the day. And then when I read during the day, I mostly read outside at the moment because the sunshine is gorgeous. We have like several places throughout the garden where you can sit and read, and it's lovely. And then in the evenings I always want to read, but somehow I always end up with Netflix. I think we can all agree that Netflix is not so good for reading, but sometimes I do manage to read in the evenings, especially now with the reading rush. I kind of force myself into reading in the evenings, but then I really enjoy it once I'm into it, so it's a good thing. It's just more difficult than reading in the mornings. But yeah, this is my little place. We start our little tour basically in my dad's office now. But this is my part at the moment. So basically we have this chair that no one uses at the moment because it's not that comfy, and then we have my bookshelves with all the stuff on it. And basically my bookshelves are the entrance to my little part of the room, so it's really a book nook. It's a reading nook. It's just, this is everything I have at the moment. So yeah, we go past my shelf, past some more books, and we have my lovely bed. I love this space. And I have a lot of cushions at the side. Just kind of, most of the time when I read, I sit here with my pillows in my bag and just look out the window and read a lot. So at my bedside table we have notebooks and the two books I'm reading right now for the readathon, which are Ladies' Guide to Petticoats and Piracy and The Next Person You Meet in Heaven. These are my TBR books with a little dragon taking care of them, because you know how dangerous it is to leave books at the side. So I have a dragon watching over them. Then we have this little space where I also have books, but I never plan to read these. I literally just got them because they're beautiful. And a drawing I did a while back, and just a notebook, which is kind of like a diary. A mark, a little thing I got from my auntie, I think, and a pot full of bookmarks. I went through these a while back, so I'm gonna leave the link to the video down in the description so you can look at all my bookmarks. I think there are new ones in there now, but yeah. And here we have a whole shelf of mugs and notebooks and my self-published books, and on top of that a Harry Potter fairy light and pictures from the 21 Pilots and Panic at the Disco concert I went to at the beginning of this year, which were both amazing. So basically this is not only my reading nook, but kind of my room at the moment. As I said in the beginning, I'm looking for a place at the moment, and this is just my little space in my parents' home right now. But I love it so much. It's, as I said, basically a world behind books, so it's perfect, and this is where I read most of the time.